CHIKARA fans, Bryce Remsburg here in your CHIKARA Event Center. And of course, get your calendars out because the whole CHIKARA gang is coming smack in the middle of New York State to Syracuse, to be exact, for the first time ever. The date, Sunday, June 24th. The location, the Pastime Athletic Club. The time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. All your CHIKARA favorites coming to Syracuse for the very first time. Of course, if you have your atlases out, Syracuse not too far from Cooperstown, New York, where the Baseball Hall of Fame is, and CHIKARA's resident baseball enthusiast, Dasher Hatfield, been on quite a roll lately, standing by with some very strong words.
June 24th, in Syracuse, New York, I finally get my big day. See, lately, I've been on quite a roll. I picked up wins over Archibald Peck. I picked up wins over Ophidian, and I picked up wins over the greatest professional wrestler in the entire world, Colt Cabana. Eddie Kingston, you are the king of the castle around here in CHIKARA. I am the king of swing, but that king of the castle title sounds oh so much better. Lately, Mrs. Hatfield's been on me. We worked out this nice, beautiful mantle in our new home, but it's empty. You see, there's no Young Lions Cups. There's no Campeonatos de Parejas. There's nothing. It sits there. It's empty. June 24th, I get my chance to make Mrs. Hatfield happy as could be. I get my chance to put something nice and gold and shiny on top of that mantle. I've come back to my birthplace, the birthplace of baseball. Back to my roots, Eddie Kingston, because that's where I need to start if I'm going to be able to beat you. There's not many people who believe that it's going to be possible for Dasher Hatfield to pin the shoulders of Eddie Kingston to the mat. No, no, no. But Eddie Kingston, I believe it. I believe it in my heart. I believe it in my soul. Syracuse, New York, June 24th. Eddie Kingston, I'll be swinging for the fences, and you're standing in my way, brother.
Of course, you want to keep your eyes peeled to CHIKARAPro.com to see what hashtag Grand Champ thinks about Dasher Hatfield's words. But speaking of prizes, speaking of championships, the Young Lions Cup is CHIKARA's longest running tradition. 10 years, 16 Young Lions are going to span out over 6 cities this summer, and only one of them will leave with the Young Lions Cup. 4-way eliminator on tap when we get to Syracuse on June 24th. The hometown boy, 2CW's own juggernaut Jason Axe, is standing by.
My generation of wrestlers are a bunch of misfits. They're scavengers that pick at the bones of the more fortunate, waiting for their own opportunities of glory. And the elite lions of the group fight amongst each other to see which one's going to be alpha. Well, I'm no lion. I'm a juggernaut. And at CHIKARA's Young Lions Cup tournament, it's going to take the entire pride of Lions to take down Jason Axe.
But another combatant in that 4-way eliminator, one Tripp Cassidy, who we met all the way back in Lafayette, will be representing the School of Rock when we get to Syracuse. Tripp standing by with some words.
Why is Tripp Cassidy important to the Young Lions Cup 10? If you want to know why I'm important to the Young Lions Cup this year, then you want to look back 5 years at the 5th anniversary when my trainer, Billy Rock, participated in the tournament. And while Billy Rock came up short and grew too old to participate again, he's been kicking himself in the head for years. But for those last 5 years, I've been preparing myself. Everything from at the age of 13, when I put myself together a motivational poster of all the Young Lions Cup champions, to beating Billy Rock in 29 minutes in Indianapolis. I've been building my way and paving my own path to become the next Young Lions Cup champion. So I'm going to bring it back to the School of Rock and throw it in Billy Rock's face when I win.
So we have Tripp Cassidy, so we have the juggernaut Jason Axe, we have NYWC's Ryan Rush, and we have our own Mr. Touchdown Mark Angelosetti rounding out that 4-way. And after what I saw at CHIKARAsaurus Rex, you can bet Veronica won't be far from the mouth or side of Mr. Touchdown. Not to mention 8-man tag team action, we call that Atomicos, mandated by the director of fun, Wink Vavasour, and his crazy concept. You're going to see 3.0 to team with El Generico, to team with Gran Akuma for the very first time ever. Can they get along? They're going to have to, because their opponents are Fist and Ophidian. This and so much more. 8-man tag, Young Lions Cup, and on and on. Get your tickets now at CHIKARAPro.com and then end up at the Pastime Athletic Club in Syracuse, New York, Sunday, June 24th. CHIKARA's coming to town.